I put it on different settings, so hopefully it won't glitch. I put it on a lower setting, 720p at 30 frames per second instead of like 4K or 1080p at 60 frames per second. So we'll see if that works without glitching. It's kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. One more day till the draft. Draft is tomorrow. For my time, it's between 1 and 4, and then for East Coast time, it's between 4 and 7. Go to mplpickleball.com to follow. I hope I get drafted. I did the work. We'll see. Okay, today I'm going to work on drive drops and drives. All right. If you're watching, just give a thumbs up. I think Gordon's coming, about 20 minutes. But I just want to get some, and there's nobody here at all. Nobody at the courts. I get all my courts back. I get 16 courts to myself. I got Sparta here. So I'm just working on my, so I'm at Coach David's control grip, right? This is my holster. The paddle sits in my holster. That's Coach David's control grip. And to get the best, that thing's destroyed. So to get the best drive, what I do is I'm trying to brush up the ball. I'm trying to brush up the ball. Brush up the ball. Brush. So that makes me hit topspin. Not really, man, it's so windy here. We played this morning, it was like 20 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour. And I thought we were gonna get a little window of it not blowing so hard. So I don't do a backswing really. I'm not backswinging like that. Maybe someday I'll be able to do that. But right now, I'm just brushing up. I start low and I'm just brushing the ball up. Brush. So I'm getting a lot of topspin. And then there's not a big drive, so it doesn't really look like I'm gonna drive. Man, these are flying out. This isn't great yet. So people are staying in there for a block to try to block it. That's good. Instead of just laying it and letting it go flying by and out. But if I have enough brush, so another good thing is it's the same as my serve. So I'm practicing and repeating the same movements over and over, and I can get super good accuracy with it. I can hit forehands, backhands. I get a lot of speed, a lot of power, and then a lot of accuracy. I can kind of put it where I want. So that corner right there, middle, and then left channel. So that's pretty good to be able to hit the ball where you want. So once you see there's a hole, you've built a hole, somebody's out of position, and then you can put it right there. Brush. So I repeat. So my bad, that's my, when it goes bad. I go, I mean, that's pretty good, but maybe I'm just lucky. Yeah. So when I go just plain horizontal, that usually ends bad. I get no topspin and it hits out the back. So when I focus myself to brush, I get my paddle down to up, down, up, down, brush, down, brush. So that's what's helping me to get that topspin. The other grips I was working on, for now I'm gonna abandon, because I'm always looking for the perfect grip, the grip that can do it all. I cannot do continental grip. It just is what it is. It gives me bad tennis elbow. And then the other grips, I don't like it because I'm using the length of the paddle. Man, I could do so many cool things, but what I lose, the consistency and being able to just put my paddle in the magic angle, right? Magic angle. So every time it's in the magic angle, I can reset super easy without even thinking about it. I don't have to move this paddle in any kind of angle. It sits in the magic angle. Once the ball hits it, it just pops over. Super simple. So this weekend, we're gonna film my dinking system on Saturday and Sunday. I have 3 cameras out, and we're gonna do it. It's gonna be an online program. I'll try to get my YouTube subscribers, you guys, first crack at it. My loyal subscribers. So it keeps wanting to revive itself. My loyal subscribers will have first crack at a discount. Big discount. So this is good. Brush, brush. It almost looks like Colin Johns a little bit. So what I like also is it's good for like just a kind of a reset. Brush, brush, you know, something different. A power move that's kind of hidden. It's kind of hidden because I'm not taking a backswing. Setting my paddle here and brushing up. And I'm still using the width of the paddle. That's why I like this Electrum. It's the widest paddle on the market as far as I know, 8.5 inches wide. I don't need the length. So that's the drive. Then the drive drop is that. I drive drop. There's a big jet somewhere. And this is for somebody that's not gonna, that just kind of like to block a drive back. Oh yeah, and then I figured out I can go high too. So that's what I'm working on. And another thing I like is I'm following through. It's not a big backswing and then slow down. Short backswing, long follow through, so you don't, it takes away the nerves if you have nerves. Takes away the yips, like in golf. You do a short backswing, long follow through on your putter. It gets rid of the yips. So that's kind of what it is. Just set my paddle and brush. Set and brush. Backhand. So backhand, I haven't quite figured that out yet. Set, brush. Set, brush. I don't quite like that. The backhand I like pointing down and then coming up and through. I like that better for the backhand. So all those other grips I was practicing, it sucked for hard shots that I could control. It was really good at the net. But if I want to play singles, I got to have this two-handed backhand. I got to be able to hit corners. I got to be able to hold and then hit the ball where they're thinking I'm going down there, and I hold and I bring it over there. The lobs aren't, I guess the lobs are okay off it. Not as good the other one though. Jets. I really like this two-handed backhand. Man, there's jets everywhere. I just can't see them. Wonder Woman jets. Okay. And then I do my serve the same. And I can really control whenever I say something, it doesn't always go the way I want. Top spin, and then that lob serve. This morning I probably had 6, maybe more, missed returns from good players. I love my lob serve. Probably my favorite. Probably my favorite. And then with this wind today, oh, it was so hard. I would just send it up and let it just float all over. And it doesn't matter if they see it coming. How do you prepare for it, you know? And everybody tries to hit it hard instead of just getting back in play. And it's difficult. So I just send it up in the air and let the wind do its thing. So the beauty of a lob serve, if I'm the one returning it, is you gotta wait for it to bounce, right? So if it doesn't bounce till it's coming down and it doesn't bounce till it hits here, I have to be stepped back all the way back here to be able to hit that shot. So when somebody hits a hard shot, it bounces around here where I can go up and meet it and catch it on the skip hop. Here, there's really no skip hop because it's coming straight down. It's coming like that. So I basically can pin them back behind this baseline. And the goal of that is to get a weak return so I get an easier third. So the goal of a good serve is to get an easier third. Let's see. There's another reason why I serve on this end here. Can you even see that? So I serve on this side when I'm on this side. This way, once they return, I have my forehand coming through the middle. I use my forehand. I hide my backhand on this side. But on this side, so if you're a forehand dominant player, then you want to serve as close to this line as possible. And then let this person have forehand here. I take forehand all the way over here. But me, I actually like my backhand over here because I like to drop in my number 4 spot. I like to drop in number 4, so I like my backhand more than my forehand because I don't like driving on this side For me, it's never gone well for whatever reason. My footwork isn't good. So I'm actually, but what I'm doing, so I'm serving wide here. I tell my partner, hey, you got middle, everything middle. So they know to look for everything middle. I'm gonna serve from all the way over here, and then I want a backhand. I want a backhand because I'm either gonna drop to 4, right? Gonna drop to 4, or now I'm actually going to hit a two-handed backhand. So they come here, if they come wide, because they would have to be pretty wide on the return for my partner not to go get it with their forehand. So I'm gonna take it down this line here because my partner's gonna be center. So they would have to hit some amazing shot to beat me. So we're setting up plays off the bat, right? So I'm setting up an idea for me and my partner right off the bat. So I'm serve. This also allows me to use the whole width of the court to serve, the whole width of the court, so I don't miss. Does that make sense? The whole width of the court, and then I can go pretty powerful. I don't care if it's their forehand. Okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Getting better. I think the more casual I am with it, the better. You don't always have to hit them 1,000 miles an hour. You have to get it over the net though. That's key. Over the net is key. I guess if they do hit my forehand here, so if they somehow return it all the way to my forehand, I kind of have, they would serve, they would return to my forehand, they would run to middle, right? And then I drop there. I drop there. So I got a whole play, and I'm only looking. Part of my whole system is I only want to think about 2 shots at any one time. I don't want all these thousands of shots. I want to think of 2 shots I'm going to hit for every ball they return. And I only want to give them 2 shots to hit so I know what's coming back. Does that make sense? It's genius, basically. So when I filmed the dinking system, it's all about what 2 shots will they hit back off of my dink, and what 2 attacks do I have off of those shots. Very simple. I like to be able to hide this shot, and I can hide it if I just pause right there. I can go there, pause, I show there, I go there. It really gets people. What's up? So the mayor's coming. Man, that backhand, as long as I don't overdo it or underdo it, pretty good. Huh?
Got a fishing net. Good as yours. Doesn't have any bar across the bottom.
Yeah, that structure is important. And then I just tape it up. Otherwise it scrapes it open. I've gone through about 3 or 4 over the years, but. What's up, Char?
How you doing?
Good. So for now, if you just want to get on the other side of the net, I'm just going to hit, you can work on your blocks and I'm just going to hit drives basically.
Now look what you've got me doing.
Uh-oh. Everything's connected. So right now I'm just going to do drive drops.
Where are you going to do? Right there?
Yeah.
Can you do any to that side in a while?
Yeah, we could just switch. He knows they're coming, right? And it's still, he knows they're coming and it's still that good. That's how good that shot is. And I call it a drive drop because it's basically, I'm using a lot of power in it, where my normal drop would be up in the air, straight to the floor. So the drive drop, just kind of, you know, a lot of times I'm beating this person coming across that was in a stack, or they don't have that backhand there, like Greg. Oh man, don't miss. Oh, it's pretty wicked, huh?
Yeah, but I hit a winner off it.
Oops, that's a dead ball.
Back.
Yep, my partner's gonna go get that, smash it. That's another one I'm working on, just a forehand, just sending it up with some top spin.
Oh. Man, that. You really got to estimate it. You got to know if it's going to bounce or not. If you guess wrong,
It runs away, huh? So if I have a person that doesn't attack the ball, okay, I can go pretty hard at them. If they don't attack, if they just block. I'm looking at, oops. So that's why I normally don't do this one, because it's a little more inconsistent. I like to be at least 95% on my drops. And then I can mix up the pace there. Because that's kind of hidden, right? You know, I'm going soft, perfect, hard, but I'm not taking big backswings. It's just a brush. I'm setting it here, brush, brush. Or just send it up, let my partner get in front of that ball. Here's my normal one. I'm just no energy. I don't give any energy, but it gives my partner time to get out. Once they see that it's gonna drop, I want them right in front of their face. They need to be up in front of that ball. Otherwise, that guy's gonna just torture it. So I don't mind the drop to the left because I already know that's the pattern. And as long as I put it there, I can wait and then I can see it. Now we're in the cat and mouse. Too far. Oh, too far. So let's go drive forward. No, go back over there. I'm gonna do backhands. That's pretty good. So as long as I know they are kind of just a blocker and not an attacker, I can hit this shot. Oh, that's a pro shot. That actually was my favorite out of the machines.
Yeah.
That was like the PaddleTech PS7 or something they came out with for about 2 months, but it came out of the machines the best. So as long as, so my goal here is to be able to advance. That's really what I'm doing here. I'm at a disadvantage. That team's already at the kitchen. I want to equalize this. So my goal is to be able to just get to the kitchen. And now we're equal. We're in the cat and mouse. Boom, and once I get them planted, I go inside out. Okay, now let's go forward.
You want to move the camera? Only 'cause going this way, it's not
You'll just see me.
see you much.
Maybe that's good. So the goal is not to necessarily, that was a one-hander, not necessarily to win this shot, but it's to be able to get up to the line. That's good practice right there. We all need practice. So that's just the brush. You just see there's hardly any backswing happening. Very controlled. Yep, he's got to let those go. And then I pull one of those. That wasn't a brush. Did you see how that one I went flat? There was no. So brush, brush, brush. Brush, brush. So it's a glitch. I think it's my foot. I think my feet are open. They got to be slightly parallel. brush, 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 lefty. One-handed, one-handed, one-handed. The one-hander comes in play every now and again, but it's not consistent. Footwork. Brush. Oh. Brush. 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 Okay, I'm gonna do a mixture of drops and drives. So this is, if they return to me here, I have my choice to go hard. Normally I'd go to the number 4 over there, but sometimes if this person returns forward to me, that's my green light. That's my green light to go right back at them. And if I can just get, see, I'm not trying to win it. I'm just trying to let them make the error. And that's one where you slow it up. They don't always have to be 1,000 miles an hour. Change the pace. Change the pace. Nice. Third drive. Fifth drop. Oops. Go. Ah. That's a hard shot. That's the one I want to be able to get, but that should just be a reset. I don't have anything. Perfect.
Yeah, I was telling Shar, I make a lot of errors on the right side when I'm surprised with the ball and my instinct is just to swing.
Okay.
I don't,
On this side.
yeah, on the left, most of the surprise balls I get are backhands, and my instinct is reset.
Okay.
When I'm swinging away, I gotta stop that.
So that's a play. So when I say, like lately I've been saying, okay, you got the middle. So I serve outside, wide, right? If they somehow bring it into here, that guy's going middle, right? So I'm just turning it over. It's gonna totally roast people, right? And if they don't, then I go there. Oops. I don't know if you can see me. So I'm just, they bring it here wide, I'm going back wide on them. And a lot of times that person will be center. Okay, let me shake it up on them. I'm gonna go to his backhand. If I could just hit that net every time. So if I saw that out of this guy, that he's pretty solid with the backhand, right? I'd make him go forehand. See that? Does that make sense, everybody? So I find people's best shots. I find their patterns, and I try not to give it to them. Okay, clean them up. I gotta clean them up. So then you can drop and drive. Yeah, just slowly get the stragglers and I'll get the big ones. But I'll get most of them, okay? My bucket. My bucket. See, I think that's better than the machine if you can have two people. You can actually try to time. The machine just shoots it out. You see it coming.
The biggest problem that I have with the machine is that it's so consistent. You know, I sat there doing my 700 thirds the other day. You really
Yeah. Bring it here. So that's part of the reason why I got so many different balls, because it would actually make it shoot a little different. Because if you had the same balls, it was the same every time. It got boring. I didn't even realize when you said that we beat Greg and Tom in a match. So, I mean, you must have been playing so well, I didn't even think about it. Because that's normally somebody I would be, we're going to beat it. I'm not going to lose these guys.
11-5.
That's pretty good. That's solid. Judy and the new guy? Yeah?
They're very typical of a 3-0 mixed team that we run into, which is she was actually pretty good.
I think
with her before.
I think she's 4-0.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's what we run into, is a lady that's that consistent and
Okay.
good, and then a guy who's not that consistent, but he can hurt you. Like, she wouldn't hurt you except with consistency.
Yeah, she was no threat.
But he will, you know, kind of racquetballer. He's a nice guy, but, you know, he's got a power shot that can hurt you.
And how'd that go? What were the
11-4,
scores?
11-4.
Okay.
I mean, right now, Char's playing so well.
Yeah, I think so.
Told her she's not ever played anything like this. She's playing with incredible confidence, but for good
Comfortable with
reason.
me,
She's
too.
just-
She was comfortable with me.
Yeah.
That's a big breakthrough.
Oh yeah.
I am a pressure cooker. So we're gonna have you use the wind because it makes it more difficult on me. I'll be here blocking. You're gonna drive. So let me show you what I'm doing, and you can try it. Because you'll have to figure out what you like. But what I'm doing is what I'm calling it the brush. So I basically set the paddle and I'm just brushing up. Yeah, that's it. But I don't go back.
Yeah, you're just, yeah. I see it.
Yeah, okay. Make sure the camera's good. This would be good practice. I'm going to practice.
There's no power in this paddle. That's why I said the grip for me is complex, because I did grip and paddle
At the same time.
Paddle, the power paddle.
Here, let's get you a microphone.
No, and I told you, like, for me now, the pressure part of playing with you is not you being difficult or ornery. It is not. It's not wanting to let you down.
Yeah.
And not wanting to get you hurt. I hate that when I cough one up, because the terrible thing about coughing up a dink is it's your partner that pays the price.
Yeah, so now I remember when you said that, that's the main reason why we switched to this grip, is to soften your hands up, because you were getting me killed.
I was just coughing too many up because I was getting tense.
Yeah.
Right, and this, like I was telling you yesterday, and I don't know that you ever explained it, but now Mark will say, with this grip, he wants these two fingers like that. He wants you
Nice and
down
loose.
here,
Yeah.
and those two fingers, like, right? With your grip, these two fingers are automatically disengaged.
Okay. You didn't have to think about it. It just happened.
They're not. They can't wrap around.
Yeah.
They can't grip it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like you've taken out that, which is very cool.
That makes sense. But he's hit his 100,000 balls, you know, right? As a kid, hitting that grip.
Oh yeah, he's got all the tennis.
That's a pretty hard conversion.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like it. I like all of it.
So you want all drives?
I want you to do what you want, and you put me where I want. I'm just going to work on blocks.
Okay.
That's what I want to be able to do, is do that. Good.
Yeah, I don't think I automatically, even though I'm trying not to go back, I do.
Yeah.
I think you're loading here and just going forward, right?
Yep. And that's what I think. You might have said it today, or somebody did. No, somebody, Raymond or whatever. Is that the guy we've been playing with, Raymond?
No.
Randy?
Randy, with a floppy hat.
Randy says, I don't even know what you're doing, if you're
Yeah.
hitting it hard or soft, because I'm right here, and it's
then
the same shot.
Yep.
So I was like, that's a good compliment. Ah, David.
Oh, whoa. Sorry about that. I'll look up next time.
No, go for it.
Man, Timo caught me right there with a hard ball.
Oh, yeah. Timo's the reason why I wear glasses. So if I know somebody's a hard hitter, I want to be able to get low and redirect it. That's what I want, because that person's going to be middle. That's what I want. Or I want to go overhead. But
nice
normally, what I don't want it to do is that. I don't want it to pop up for that person to re-hit it. That's what I don't want. Oh, shit. And if I go cross court, it's pretty safe. And then that one's going to get re-hit, and I got to look out to get out of the way. That's why I like this control grip. I could just keep it so soft. I mean, sometimes the paddle even falls out of my hand. Come on, David. Don't get lazy.
Found the bone.
Yep, lazy. There's your bone. And I get low. I use my legs. David, maybe, I don't know. Had a lot of topspin. Subtle, supple, man. Supple. Oh, David. Those are the good ones. The tips. You know you're focused then. You know you're focused when you get the one off the net. That one I don't like.
You want some from the other side, or?
Whatever, yeah. So I definitely want to go out in front of me there. Oh man, I gotta get that.
Off the net.
Yeah, I still gotta get it. Chop block. Inside out. Let me try two hands. Two hands. I used to set the machine as high as it would go and just launch bullets. Those are the tough ones. Oh! Launch
Give you that
bullets at myself, but it would just drain the battery so much. Get over. Two-handed backhand. Let's try that. Yeah, I don't need that. I just need to redirect it better. That's if my partner really sucks.
My partner sucks?
If my partner doesn't get that ball. Just soft, soft, magic angle, soft.
You've got
soft,
some weird balls in here.
supple. Yeah. Smorgasbord. Right, so if he's come from over there, his partner's probably coming up. So I can do that to the partner. I hate when I do that. I didn't watch the ball at all, but normally I don't, which is weird, right? I don't see the ball hit the paddle too much.
See, I think you can do that top spin backhand, like off with this grip.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
getting rocketed back at me.
mine's not consistent, but that's it.
David, let it go, you bastard. So usually I'm just trying to put it in the kitchen. I'm not trying to attack it. Because if you give that person a volley and you're still in your attack, you're in trouble. Man, that's a good shot. Because that person's coming up and you hit it right. That's an indoor ball. those are the ones that I get smoked on. See, I'm just letting it hit the paddle, absorbing energy. Let's go forward this way.
Oh, come on.
That's my favorite shot right now. Because that person comes middle. See, I'm not trying to hit it. I'm just absorbing the energy, redirecting. The kitchen is my safe space. If I could put the finger!
I hate the finger.
Yeah, I hate the finger. If I can put the ball in the kitchen, me and my partner are safe. I like just playing safe.
Hi, cutie.
Oh, David, come on. There we go. I like that shot too. Open this up. That's all I had there. How you doing?
You following us? You following us? Oh, you didn't tell me.
So it's real loose, right in front of me, and then I can go this way, this way.
And that's heavy paddle.
Is it? That definitely goes faster. Bringing out the power, MacGuffin. Bringing out the MacGuffin. Oh, jeez. Definitely a lot more power. I think this is an 11 millimeter.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's thin. That's like Onyx was going to make a 10 of the new carbon. They're not going to.
Oh, no?
This is a 12.
I think they're coming out as a 13.
12, 14, and 16 in the Onyx.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that paddle definitely has more pop. Oh, shit. There we go. Just absorb, absorb. Ah, David, get low. It's a different monster.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hitting that other one as hard as I could.
Yeah, it was like this.
It's 16 millimeter, but the touch on it,
right,
and resets and blocks are like
more.
where this one would have sent some of those blocks out.
Yeah. I think that's more important, the touch.
And I think, you know, Catherine Parenteau is, I think, the best resetter around, right?
Yeah.
With this paddle.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not her, it turns out.
Turns out. Yeah, I think one of the guys I had an issue with was using that paddle. One of the hard hitters at the combine.
It just got a lot of pop, and
He's a tennis player.
I'm not I don't hit that hard.
But I destroyed him playing against him. So.
Of course you did.
But playing with him, I didn't do well. Got to make a choice there. Turn. Got to wait for you to get tired, then they slow up. Do some like cross court drops. I personally think it's, unless you're a power player, like grew up as a tennis player, my precision beats all those guys, I think.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Yeah, in the long run.
The thing I got to be careful of is I'm not you, I'm not Mark, I'm not Catherine Parenteau, right?
Yeah.
So get a piece of equipment and a grip that helps, right?
Yeah.
But I agree. I mean, because you're a great blocker and you grew up with defense first, or you learned with defense first.
Counter striker.
Yep.
Same when I did MMA and shit. I just waited for them to throw. I didn't.
Do you know some UFC lady named Holly?
Yeah. Holly Holmes?
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy, Corey, that was playing today, is trying to get a date with her.
She's married, I think.
No, divorced.
Oh.
Like, but secretly.
Okay.
According to Corey. Oh, it's really wild right now. Look behind you.
Yeah.
It's the mass migration.
I just won't move around.
Oh, come on. Problem I have with that roll drop is if it's good, it's really good.
Yeah.
But if it's high, you know, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
Put the smack down on it. Those, I think, are the best. Just low energy, you know?
Right.
I have to do all the work.
Yep.
They're just perfect.
Yep.
And it's like 95%.
That's the thing.
I don't know, just different philosophies. If I could just go rip people's faces off, I'd probably rather do that. But I know there's people that are better.
It's not your game.
I try to outthink them, not out-brawl them.
Don't you want to take that over there sometimes? If I'm dropping in front of my partner, I mean, maybe you don't care that you're giving the ball. But for me to get that, if you put it over there, is harder, right? There.
Yeah, to me, I just like that 4 so much. It's tattooed in my brain. That was good. Ah, David, come on.
That's the only place I'm seeing where consistently you don't get them back as well, is a little bit wider, but you know,
Yeah, I feel it's not going in the right.
That one's tough.
I don't get the right angle. It doesn't happen automatically.
Yeah.
Like this one, like the forehand. Yeah, that's the one I don't like. That's what most people do right there. They take it out of the air and they float it and it gets ripped.
Yep. That's why you go there.
And I let it bounce for the most part, you know? Because I can do whatever I want when it bounces. Right?
Yep.
It's in my control.
Remember when you said to Shar, if you trust your resets,
you
know, you can come in slowly or whatever.
You can hit a higher drop.
So the thing about that is there's a bigger video or whatever, which is on confidence and trust, right? They all go together. When you don't trust, you don't look at the ball, you run through it, you're anxious to get up there. Even a lot of times when I'm missing my thirds, I realize I wasn't bending my knees. I wasn't looking at the ball, and I was running through it instead of just wait, drop it. Okay, now, you know, now'd be a good time. You know, I get halfway there.
Yeah, and people try to end the point quick because they're so uncomfortable. When I do that, it's because I lost faith in my partner to be able to do their job.
Yeah.
So I try to end it, and it just
That
goes
doesn't end
horribly, horribly bad. Nope. So that's where I say, just like she was trying to like stay calm, you know. Me, I'm like, I can only do my job. That sets me back into dropping, dinking, resetting.
It's interesting to me that I can sit there and hit drive after drive after drive to you. If you go back and tell me to serve, it's the same shot, right?
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
But I think I figured it out, maybe. We'll see. So even on that, you would typically go in front of yourself, right?
Just that one right there?
Uh-huh.
No, I like going there on that one.
So what one is it you don't like going there, deep to your forehand?
I feel if I could just let it skip hop, it's going to pop over. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
So I just open it up. But if for me to go here, I have to actually do something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because here, I don't have to do anything. I just let it hit the paddle at the magic angle. For me to go here, I have to do something.
You're redirecting it.
And it brings, it brings risk in.
That's the one.
That's
deep.
where I get killed, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hard
and I
shot.
did in that combine, when I did that one, I got smoked.
Hard for me to hit that, though. That's a dipping shot to your backhand.
But I think that's a good one because that's one where this guy's going to pause.
Yes.
And probably let that guy take it.
Well, yeah.
And that's a tough shot for this person.
Yeah, it depends on how far I can work it that way without that person.
We'll have to think about that as a strategy, you know? That should be a spot.
Right.
That gets driven to from that side.
Yeah. Nice there. Oh, that's just hard to get it to. I want it to a hard shot that hits right beyond the kitchen, and it's like that was there.
That was it. Phantom Wonder Woman jets. That ball should have went across.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. See, I really just can't get my partner hurt there. But if I go there, I can get my partner hurt.
Yes.
You know?
If it floats a little long or high.
Yeah. Or if it goes too deep, if it goes deep like that, they have a shot.
Right.
They have a lob, they have everything.
As long as they're in on it fast enough.
That one, there's nothing.
Right.
That's where you say I make people look good, you know? Because I'm not giving up shots where people can smash.
Ah.
Oh, man. I'm I'm gonna try to watch. I'm gonna actually try to watch the ball hit the paddle. I don't ever do that.
Amazing when you do that, right?
I just never had to, but when I miss, I think I would have hit it if I would have done it.
Yeah, Hella told us that she sees the ball up until that far in front of her paddle.
Yeah,
and
it probably could be. I mean, I had to watch the ball in baseball, you know, but I actually never saw it hit the bat either.
What position did you play?
I was a shortstop in high school and then a pitcher in college and semi-pro. That's high level right there. Plus, if I put it here, I'm my own blocker, you know?
Well, yeah, which I think the question is when you start playing with people that are your equal, like here, you've tuned yourself to play with lesser players,
Yeah.
which you do extremely well, right? And the question is, how well does that translate?
Yeah, so I did notice, yeah, some things. If they don't go in the right position where I'm hitting it, because where I'm used to hitting it,
Yeah,
so that's where I've been trying to hit more drops in front of the partner here
Yeah.
instead of in front of me.
oh, right.
Yeah, because sometimes people are getting burned or I'm getting burned because these people are really good.
Yeah,
You know, if I put it in front of me and
Yeah.
I'm all the way back and I don't get up in time,
then you're, yeah,
I'm toast. Where if I would have put it in front of my partner, they would have had the gap filled.
yeah.
So that shouldn't happen. I gotta, if this person's a driver, I gotta get low.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the lower I get, the better.
Yeah. That was my adjustment against you.
A little Callan Dawson action. Oh man, that thing was smoking.
That's a tough, you know, you're a little bit backhand bias,
Yeah.
but those were good. All right, that's it for Sparta.
Okay. Okay, we'll turn off the live stream. Thanks for watching. We're gonna do some probably dink in, maybe get a game or two in. We'll see. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. I'm hoping this is a better live stream because I took this one down in my video settings to 720
Oh,
and
nice.
30 frames per
Okay,
second.
yeah.
As slow as I can get it. Because I did see some glitches in the other one. Okay, hey.
What's
say-
unfortunate,
Hey
like
kid, thanks.
when
thumbs
you're
up. See ya.
live streaming.